who, you know. Welcome back to my channel, Raven Aaliyah, BK Princess in a Spot. You already know what it is. If you're new here, subscribe. Like, why would you not want to join Raven Gang? Get in tune, subscribe, share a video, like with a friend, like, you know, leave a comment, tap into the stuff that's already on the channel, get in tune. Purr. Okay guys, so today's video is gonna be a story time because it's been a while since I did a story time, a very long while, and I feel like, why not? So y'all know the drill. Get your snacks. I'll wait. I give y'all a few minutes. Get your snacks. Get a drink too. If you're above 21, take a little shot for this story because when we get into it, y'all gonna be like, huh? So yeah, I'll wait. Get your drinks and your snacks. I'll be here. Okay, y'all got it? All right, cool. So let's get in tune. Let's get into this gigiana or piriana, cause y'all know I'm mad extra. But anyways, I don't even know where to start. We gonna take it all the way back, like all the way back. Like I'm talking about. This shit happened on New Year's 2018. New Year's in May 2018. All right, backstory. So this could all make sense because the way I'm going right now, none of this is gonna make sense. So let me rewind. Right, boom. So back in 2016, I had graduated high school. I was only 17. I was finishing my last couple semesters at City Tech to get my associates in electromechanical engineering. And it was a tough time for me because I was out of high school, but I wasn't 18. So when I was looking for jobs, a lot of places wouldn't hire me because you had to be 18. In September, I had got hired at a 7-Eleven. Like 2 days later, while we filling out the paperwork, she asked me for my ID. So I gave her my ID. She's like, wait a minute, you not 18? I'm like, no. She like, I didn't know you wasn't 18. You're almost finished with college. You're out of high school. I just assumed you was 18 when I hired you. We sell cigarettes and alcohol, so you have to be at least 18 to work here. But what I'll do for you is you can come back when you turn 18, because I was turning 18 in December, and I'll hire you. I'm like, all right, cool. But what am I doing until then? Like, it's September. So I was applying to everything I could find that said you only had to be 16, but not really in food services because I really didn't want to work at no fast food restaurant. So I applied to movie theaters. I'm like, free tickets, half off for concession, love that. So I wind up applying to the Regal that's downtown Brooklyn on Court Street. Had my interview. They process is OD, 2 interviews for a movie theater. Girl, please. But anyways, second interview, this is how I met Amanda. So Amanda had her interview before me. I'm sitting there waiting for her interview to be over, and when she finished her interview, she was leaving, and when she walked past me, she was like, good luck, girl, and smile. They love that. And I was like, thank you. Like, good luck to you too. I hope you get the job, sis. So after that, I had my interview. Boom, got the call back, coming for orientation. And guess what? It's only me and Amanda at the orientation. I walked in there. I'm like, you got that job? She like, you got that job? I'm like, this is my new favorite coworker already. Purr. And ever since that day, me and Amanda was just thick as thieves, like Thelma and Louise, okay? But anyways, so yeah, that's how we met. That's how we got close. And now we fast forward to 2017 New Year's Eve. After I stopped working there and I was working at 7-Eleven, this other girl started working there, and her and Amanda got close. Girl's birthday was January 1st. So we like New Year's Eve, we gonna do a double celebration. Like, yeah, we bringing in a new year, but happy birthday to you. So cool, right? Or so we thought. Basically, I go to Amanda's house. Sorry guys, gotta fix my necklace. This is definitely my favorite necklace. Shout out to this necklace. Purr. Nah, cause isn't it so cute? I really love it, guys. Like, her. Anyways, so yeah, New Year's Eve, I get to Amanda's house. It's like 8:30, so it's a few people there. The girl whose birthday we was gonna celebrate was there, and then the girl whose birthday it was, she had invited a couple of her friends. Mind you, I'm usually the baby of my friendship group. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm the oldest of 4, so I've never had an older sibling. Like, it's me. So I feel like, I don't know why, but growing up as the oldest of 4, I feel like I really had to grow up quicker than other people, because a lot of the times I had to babysit, take care of my siblings, you know, certain stuff to help out around the house. And I feel like that made me mature and grow up a little quicker than everybody else. So a lot of the times I felt like I didn't fit in with the people that were in my grade, because a lot of the shit that they did I felt was stupid. Like, what are you doing? What are you getting out of this? This is what you call fun? Why are you doing this? And you know, I'm not one to judge. If that's your prerogative, do your thing. Her. But when it comes to me, I just felt like I can't sit here and dumb myself down. I can't sit here and engage in these behaviors that to me make no sense to fit in with y'all. It's just not my move. That's not my vibe. So I always tended to hang out with the people that was a grade or 2 above me, older people. I'm always a baby, except for here. Keep in mind that I'm saying this now because it's the key to the story. You feel me? So boom, keep that in mind. The girl who his birthday it was, I'm gonna give her a name. We gonna call her Ashley. We gonna call sis Ashley. So everybody was having a good time. If I could find some of the like snaps and stuff from that night, I'm gonna put them like right here so y'all could tap in. But mind you, the girl, I think she was 17. Not sure, don't matter, it's irrelevant. Just keep in mind, that's the scrim. Damn, like, I feel like y'all gonna be like, sis, get to the point, what's going on? But y'all know my story times, I gotta give y'all detail. I want y'all to feel like y'all was really in the room when shit happened. You know, everybody dancing, waistlines on tilt, because, you know, I'm Bayesian, Amanda's Haitian, got a little Trini in there, okay? So, we love soca. You know, soca's my vibe. So, anyways, some of the people that was there had went in the hallway to smoke, and while they was in the hallway smoking, I went in the hallway so Amanda could take pictures of me. We taking pictures. So mind you, if I can find the pictures, y'all gonna see the shoe. But I had got some shoes from Fashion Nova, and they were supposed to be knee-high black boots, and the boots had a gold heel. Like, it was black, but it had gold plating on the heel. And period, they were some cute boots, and that was what it was given for the night. I'm saying this for a reason. Note that for later, because I promise you it has value. Yeah, so everybody's having a good time for the most part. We get back inside. It's not midnight yet. I want to say it's probably like 10:30, 11 o'clock. We're all still dancing. I say this to say there was a girl there, right? We're gonna call this girl we gonna call this girl Tamika. So, and then her male friend that was with her, we are gonna call him so we're gonna call the two people Mike and Tamika. Mike and Tamika were the friends that Ashley invited to the party. We sat in Amanda's room and they was rolling up, I guess to go outside to smoke, but I had my slides on because I already knew I was spending the night. So, you know, I brought my slides, my PJs or whatever. So I had my slides on because I didn't feel like wearing the shoes no more. Left my shoes in the hallway. The girl, Tamika, comes in the room and she's looking at my feet. While I'm sitting on them in this bed, she's like, give me your shoes. Normally, something like that wouldn't bother me. I'm not gonna lie, back then I used to be a hothead. So glad I've changed now and grown. But back then I'm like, I don't know her. Why is this asking me? Correction, why is sis telling me to run my feet? Because sis didn't say, can I use your shoes? Sis said, give me your shoes. Excuse me? Sis, who you talk to? Because it can't be me. It can't be me. It's not me. But girl, it was me. Would y'all believe that? Sis was talking to me. I was baffled. So I was like, huh? She was like, give me your slides. I'm trying to go smoke in the hallway. And I was like, no, you don't have shoes? How did you get here? Put your shoes on. Like, if I take my slides off, what's going to be on my feet? Sis caught an attitude. Walked out the room. As the night continues, dancing, chilling. While I was dancing, I noticed, like, as I'm dancing, sis kept staring at me. What is it really about? But it was about to be midnight, so we do the countdown, everybody. Whoop, whoop. Happy New Year. And boom. So now it's officially January 1st, 2018. Now, we're still keeping the party going after midnight. Like, the party's not going to end yet. We was up to probably, I want to say, like 5 in the morning. No cap. And we was playing some stupid game. I don't remember what the name of the game was. But basically, like, but you know how they play that game where the person has to look for everybody else, and the only way they can find them, because their eyes got to be closed and it's dark, only way they can find them is by the... We was basically playing that. So, but the thing is, I'm not gonna lie, we was cheating because we was definitely running around and moving. Like, that day was so crazy. Why we had broke like 2 picture frames and something else. Listen, it was reckless. But we was having a good time. I say that to say the night still ended on a good note, regardless of that little stint with the girl, Tamika. Like, I don't know what it was about in that moment, but yeah. So after that was over, mind you, she didn't stay the full time. Her and, what I named the boy? Tamika and Mike, they left early. I want to say they dipped. It was like 2 o'clock, maybe 2:30 the latest. Everybody else stayed, so it was still like 7, 8 of us. Once everybody decided, like, all right, it's like 5 in the morning, we all tired, let's go to bed, wrap it up. Everybody left. Everybody goes to sleep now. We wake up. I wake up, it was like 7:30, and Amanda was getting ready for work. Mind you, I was supposed to stay at Amanda's house until Amanda got off for work so we could chill when she got off work before I went home. But I'm like, let me get up and start helping clean up. So it's mad confetti because, like, you know, New Year's, everybody excited. Woo! You know, confetti popper is all over the place. And sis has carpet. So it was embedded in the carpet. Like, we moved the couch and behind the recliners, it was so much confetti. When I tell y'all, it was a hassle to clean it all up. But I'm like, all right, let me get up, let me start cleaning up, organize the whole way, fix everything. Cause, you know, that's my sis. And I'm not gonna leave the crib a mess, you feel me? So, while I'm in the process of cleaning up, this is where it gets real. This right here is where the story takes off, okay? So pay attention, because all the stuff I said, the backstory in the beginning, this is where it counts and where it matters. Shauna is Amanda's cousin. So now that Shauna is up, and dang, I shouldn't have named that other girl Ashley, because Amanda's sister name is Ashley, and that's gonna be confusing. Okay, so change. In the beginning, when I called the girl Ashley, we're not gonna call her Ashley no more. Her name is Myra, because Amanda's sister name is Ashley, and I don't want y'all to get confused. So the girl whose birthday it was, her name is Myra. Ashley is Amanda's older sister. Shauna is Amanda's cousin. So that's all the names y'all need to remember. I might just put it right here so y'all could tap in, because I know the name switch in the middle of the story is like, bro, damn, I shouldn't have did that. But fuck it, it's too late. So I'm cleaning up, and I realized when I go in the hallway, I see my shoe kind of just like tossed to the side. Mind you, I only had the left foot. Huh? Left foot, only left foot, make it make sense, right? Okay, so I'm cleaning up. I get to the hallway, shoes everywhere. I'm trying to put shoes in pairs, so like, you know, matching pairs go together and line it up real nice and neat. And I see my boot, black boot, gold plated heel, left foot. I see another boot, black, looks like a knee high. So I'm thinking it's mine. So I go to pick it up. It's not my shoe, and it's also another left foot. Where's my right foot? Like, where's my right shoe? I don't understand. How the shoe just walk out the apartment with nobody in it? I don't understand, because I'm still here and the shoe is somewhere out there because it's not here. Like, I don't get it. So at this point, I'm like, nah, bro, am I bugging? Shauna, can you help me look for my shoe? She like, your shoe? I'm like, sis, I have one shoe. I have my left foot. My right foot is missing. She's like, no way. So she comes and she sees the other boot. She picks it up. She like, this not your boot? Mind you, the boot was black, so I could see why she would say that. But it wasn't a knee high. It was a thigh high. And it did not have the gold plated heel. So I'm like, no, that's not my boot. I don't know whose shoe that is. But where's my other shoe? That's what I want to know. So she's like, all right, let's look. Maybe it's around here somewhere. Looking. Tearing the apartment up. No shoe, nowhere. I'm like, bro, how did she walk out of here without me? Like, without me? And she like, all right, well, let's call around. Don't panic, because maybe somebody picked it up by accident. Like, you know, it was late when everybody left. We was playing the game. Like, everybody was lit. So maybe somebody picked it up by accident. Let's call around and see, like, if anybody saw the shoe. Okay. So now we making calls. Call one girl. Nah, don't got it. Okay. She like, I'm gonna double check for you though. Give me 1 minute. Go check. Nah, I don't got it. Okay. Call the next one. Nah, bro, when I came in, I ain't had no shoe. I ain't even take no shoes when I left, you know? All right, no problem. Next. Mind you, we getting to the last like 3 people. Shauna called her. I ain't have a number. Shauna called her. Hey, we're looking for Raven's shoe. It was in the hallway last night. We're cleaning, can't find a shoe nowhere in the apartment, and it's only 1 foot missing. Like, maybe it was picked up by accident. The girl like, nah, I don't got the shoe. Didn't nobody take no shoe. Kind of being like stink with it. You feel what I'm saying? Why the hostility, girl? Like, what is the reason? Give me 1 second, guys. Somebody ring the bell. But she had hung up the phone. So I'm like, bro, I'm not even gonna stress the attitude right now. I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to find my shoe. To me, back then, it's funny because I haven't worn those boots since, because they're not that cute to me no more. Back then, them boots was everything to me. I felt like those were some bad bitch shoes. Like, what? It was giving. It wasn't given. But back then in my head, it was given. Now Ashley, Amanda's older sister, is up. And Ashley's like, what you mean you can't find your shoe? Like, what are you talking about? Like, she can't find the shoe either. Even told Amanda's mom we can't find the shoe. So now we're literally getting to the last person. The last person to call and ask was Tamika. Girl. Sis. Shauna calls Tamika, puts the phone on speaker, and she goes, hey Tamika, this is Shauna. We're in the apartment right now and we're looking for Raven's shoe. Can't find her shoe anywhere. We don't know how the shoe just managed to up and disappear, but we're just calling everybody to see like if maybe on the way out, if they picked it up and put it in their bag by accident. Do you know sis started blacking? This is really how she was talking on the phone, so excuse my French. But sis was like, fuck out of here. Don't nobody got no fucking shoe. Don't nobody want that cheap ass Payless shoe. Why would somebody want to take that shit? I don't know why the fuck y'all calling me talking crazy. I'm not, mind you, she's on speaker, but she's talking to Shauna, not me. And I'm like, she got 5 seconds. I need her to calm down and watch how she's speaking. Come to find out, one, she had an attitude because before we even called her, the girl we had called before her had called Tamika and was like, oh, why didn't you just call me talking about, do I got this girl's shoe? Didn't nobody take her shoe, whatever. So when we called her next, she already had an attitude because of what her friend just said before we got to her. She's going off. And at this point, I'm annoyed. So I'm like, mind you, I was being respectful. I was never a hothead that was just disrespectful for no reason. That's not my vibe. I was always that sweet person. I'm mad cool. But if you get me there, what you get is what you asked for. That's what I'm saying. So she blacking, bitch this, I ain't got shit, cheap this, that, and the third. Like, I get fucking money, I wear MCM, why the fuck would I? That's not the point. It's either you got the shoe or you don't got the shoe. If you don't got the shoe, why are you doing all this extra right now? Like, you know how back in the days they used to be on some, if you ask somebody a question and they start wilding, it's normally because they lying or they guilty. That's how I took it, because I'm like, nobody else was giving this energy like this but you. Like, so now I feel like you guilty as charged, because why you backing? Like, it's that deep, sis? That's how you feel? It's really that deep? I already told y'all sis was giving me dirty looks, had an attitude because I wouldn't give her my slides. Pay attention! The irony. How I not give you my slides for you to go in the hallway and smoke, and then all of a sudden my shoe go missing, and now you on the phone blacking. I'm not trying to point fingers, but I'm just saying 2 plus 2 is equaling 5. So where is the missing 1? Okay? So now I take the phone because I'm over it. Hold up. Who are you talking to? Because it's not that deep. Like, it's either you got it or you don't got it. If you don't got it, then you don't need to be talking like that, because you're not talking to me like that. She like, oh, and if I am talking to you, bitch, I said it. I don't care. Don't nobody got your fucking cheap ass wallet. And I'm like, at that point, if you are OG, you already know what the phrase is before I say it. And I'm like, do you want to fight? Because at this point, you're doing too much for me. It's either you got this shit, you don't, or you want to fight. Because you're getting disrespectful and I don't like the way you're talking out your mouth. Simple. She like, yeah, I want to fight. Okay, so we can fight. I don't think like that now, but this was my thought process back then. I feel like I gotta emphasize this because I don't want y'all to think I'm 22 out here getting crazy in these streets. She like, oh, bad. Pull up to my crib right now. Whoa, you lost me. One thing, I'm not even talking about for me, because I don't put my hands on people. I don't fight. I've never been a fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter. If you're ever in a situation where you find yourself having to fight somebody, never do it on their property. Never go to their property to fight. Don't go to their house, apartment, backyard, none of that. Because if something happens to you, they're gonna get away with it because you came to their property. So whatever they did to you is on you. Don't be fighting. I never encourage fighting. I don't encourage violence. Although I used to be a hothead, I've changed my ways, and my friends will tell you now I'm quick fast to be like, it's not worth it. Relax, don't do it, breathe. But you know, just for anybody out there who's watching, never go to anybody's house to fight them. It's never worth it. Don't even fight nobody. It's not even worth it. But we talking about back in 2018, so tap in. Yeah, so at that point, I'm like, I'm not coming to your crib. I'm not stupid. I'm not about to come to your crib, so what? I'm not playing that. That's not gonna work for me. You need to figure something else out. So she was like, oh, link me here. I'ma send the address. And then bang the phone. She texted the address to Shauna, and the address was to Thomas Jefferson High School. So I went in the room and I told him and his mother that part. I mean, his mom is like, all right, let's go. Mind you, it's January 1st, 2018. It's brick outside. Like, it was salt on the ground. It was freezing outside, okay? Freezing. I threw on my little Under Armour jacket. I had a little orange scarf. R.I.P. to that scarf. But I tied my little orange scarf on my head, and I was ready to go. And I just felt like the disrespect, you're not gonna disrespect me. You're not gonna disrespect me. You're not gonna disrespect anybody that I care about. That's just not, I'm not gonna let that fly. Sorry, not sorry. So we get in the car, and Amanda's mom drives us to Thomas Jefferson High School. It was starting to get dark outside, because you know it get dark early in the winter time in New York. So step out the car. It was only like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And the girl starts walking down the block. And then sis walked up to me and swung, y'all. She swung. Like, I know y'all probably like, well, duh, you said, do you want to fight? But I was still baffled, because I'm just like, I don't get it. But then again, in this situation, I get it. But I was just baffled, because in my head, I'm like, sis really just walked up in the spot and swung. Mind you, she swung, not gonna lie. She caught me, because I'm never gonna lie. Walked up in the spot, and sis boop. And as soon as she boop, I was like, ow. Okay, because no. Like, no. So, started swinging or whatever. And then I had backed up. She was like, what you backing up for? Mind you, again, I just set assault on the ground. So even though I got sneakers on and we're on the sidewalk, all I feel under my sneaker is this. And I feel like I'm gonna lose my footing. And the last thing I wanna do in the middle of a fight is fall to the ground. So I backed up. Shauna's like, what happened? I'm like, nothing. I'm about to go into the street where it's salt free and we could get busy. She was like, okay, so mind you, now I'm back into the street, and she's talking to Ashley and Shauna. She's yelling at Shauna.
That's what was the purpose of asking. That's why we was calling and asking.
And the thing is, when you called, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Why are you saying stuff in the background? Shoot your shit.
Because it's about her shit. That's why.
And Shauna was not lying. It's my stuff in my shoe, and you was getting crazy. So at that point, we in the street. I'm like, so what it do? Like, what is really about? So she took a couple steps towards me, and it was giving boop, 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 boop. And then I flung her into the car. Boop, 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 boop. And then she just started pulling my hair, and that shit smoked mine. I'm like, get this bitch off my head. She not even swinging. Shauna and Ashley kind of like separated us. I retied my scarf up. I go to get back in the car. Do you know sis was mad because her nose was leaking and her lip was leaking? So sis got in and sat next to me in the back seat of the car and said, I want to fight again. And I'm sitting in the back like, wait a minute. I don't think you want to fight again. I really don't think you want to fight again. She like, no, I want to fight. I want to fight. I'm like, get out the car. She didn't want to get out the car. So Shauna started pulling her out the car and I pushed that bitch out the car. She like, oh, whatever. Leave. Now, at this point, I grab my bag and then she drives me home. Mind you, I'm a softie, okay? Like, I'm tough, but I'm soft. So when I came home, my dad was always, I was always a daddy's girl. So I'm like, Dad, can I talk to you for a second? He's like, what's up? I'm like, Dad, I just had a fight. Oh, because I'm really a big baby. Like, I really sat there and started crying. He was like, what? And I'm like, yeah. I explained him the situation. Then he asked the age-old question I know y'all probably sitting here thinking about. Where's the shoe? Where's the right foot, sis? Where's the shoe? Girl. So would you believe, after all that, I still ain't got my shoe? Like, 3 days passed and Amanda calls me and she's like, hey sis, I need to tell you something. Really funny story. I'm like, okay, put me on. She's like, so remember how you couldn't find your shoe? I'm like, yeah. She's like, so funny story. She called her uncle that lives across the street from her, and apparently his girlfriend had my shoe.
Really, nigga?
The story is, she drunkenly putting on her shoes, put on my right foot and her right foot, and walked to his crib. So she had my boot the whole time. I say all that to say,
I'm in the ghetto.
I don't know, just looking back and reflecting on it, it's like, I really did not have to fight that girl. Like, it wasn't that deep. So yeah, fighting's not my bop. Don't do it, don't encourage it. I'm always telling people violence is not the answer. Find a better way, find another way, walk away, sum it all up. Girl never had my shoe, but I didn't really fight her over the shoe, so that's fine. Figured out who had my shoe, got the shoe, and yeah, so all of that was kind of for no reason. But yeah, what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess leave a comment below and tell me what y'all think, because when I tell y'all, when this all happened, I was just baffled. And then I'm not gonna lie, once I found out sis ain't had my shoe, because after the fight I kind of forgot about the shoe, but then a couple days later it dawned on me like, damn, I really still don't have my shoe. Like, did sis really have my shoe or not? So then when I eventually found out she didn't have the shoe, it was kind of just like, ow. In my mind I kept saying, so if you didn't have it, why you was going off like that? Why you couldn't just say no like everybody else? And the situation would have been dead. I guess you live, you learn, and it is what it is. Yeah, guys, that was my story of sis stole my shoe. Leave a comment below, like this video if y'all fuck with the story. Comment if y'all want to see me do more story times, because y'all know I got stories for days. Like, we could keep this going. And yeah, if you guys are new here and you haven't yet, you made it through this whole video and you telling me you ain't subscribed, like, what's going on, friend? Tap in, tap the notification bell too, so you can be notified every time I upload, and so you could be a part of Raven gang. And yeah, let's get into this Gigiana. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video.